The little boy saw that a wealthy family was selecting an adopted child, so he picked a red flower from the roadside, then quietly slipped into the group. The CEO, because of a failed relationship, refused to get married and didn't want to adopt a child either. At that moment, the little boy also took the chance to sneak in and happened to run into the old lady, who had fainted from anger caused by the CEO's son. The boy quickly stepped forward and helped her up. The old lady was shocked to discover that the boy looked exactly like her son when he was young. Even the butler thought the same. Just then, the orphanage director realized the boy wasn't one of theirs and immediately tried to throw him out. The boy dropped to his knees and begged the old lady to save his mother. At that moment, the old lady only wanted to know who his father was. The boy said his mom and dad met in Chen County and that his dad lived in this house. Hearing Chen County, the old lady immediately recalled that her son had stayed there for half a year 7 years ago, and after returning, he refused to get married. She then asked the boy how old he was. The boy said he was 6. The old lady realized the time and place matched perfectly, which made her suspect that the boy in front of her was actually her grandson. She decided to take the boy to confront her son. At that time, the CEO was at a press conference being questioned about why he wouldn't get married when the old lady suddenly rushed in with the boy. The boy called out, "Dad, I finally found you." The CEO thought his mother had adopted him, but the old lady told him the child wasn't adopted. He came from Chen County looking for him. Hearing Chen County, the CEO froze. He hurriedly asked the boy for his mother's name. The boy said her name was Yang Xiaoxiao. 7 years ago, when he had hidden his identity and worked in Chen County, he fell in love with a woman. On the day the project ended, he saw a group of workers peeking through his window. He kicked the door open and saw his girlfriend in a disheveled state. He tried to rush in to defend her, but she stopped him and told him it was consensual. She then broke up with him. The CEO refused to believe it. The woman said she didn't want to live a poor life anymore and walked away arm in arm with an older man. This made the CEO hate her deeply, and he refused to believe she would have his child. He told the boy that he wasn't his father. When they were together, she hadn't been pregnant, so the boy must be that older man's child. The boy insisted that wasn't true. His mother never got married. She was sick, and if he didn't help her, she would die. The CEO didn't believe him and turned away without looking back. But the old lady felt the boy wasn't lying. As he was leaving, she secretly pulled 2 strands of his hair and told the butler to run a DNA test and investigate the woman's background. What they didn't know, because she had cancer, the older man was actually her uncle. After the breakup, she discovered she was pregnant and spent 6 years raising 2 children on her own. Now she only had 1 month left to live. Afraid her children would have no one to care for them after she died, she sent her son to find the CEO. She asked the boy if he had found his father. The boy said his father refused to acknowledge them and wouldn't help pay for her treatment. When she heard that, she realized her son hadn't followed her instructions. She had told him not to mention her illness and to say that she had abandoned them, that they had nowhere to go. Then his father would take them in, but the boy only wanted his mother to get better.